Hey Tobes, Fox here. Welcome back to another ranting Reverend rant thing. Alright, let me preface this video by saying that this is a response video. Not a reaction video. I don't plan on doing those just yet. Those are reserved for another project that I'm working on at the moment. But anyway, moving on. I don't much like doing response videos anymore. I used to do them all the time. In fact, that was back in 2006 to about 2010. That was all the content I did. In various forms on other channels, some deleted, some not. You might still be able to find some of these. I would recommend against it because it was all quite stupid. But anyway, I've tried to move on past response videos because the way YouTube works nowadays, you don't have the reply by video option anymore. So you have to post a thing and hope the other person that you're responding to sees it. So cigarette almost went out. Huh. Alright, so this video is in response to Amberlynne Reid. Now, I've been following Amber's channel, Amberlynne's channel, for quite some time now. Because the whole idea of a weight loss journey fascinates me, and I myself, as you know, my subscribers are aware, am on a weight loss journey myself because I have about 100 extra pounds that I could stand to lose. And I'm not one of those viewers, like she mentioned in her most recent video, who watches because it's a train wreck, or because, you know, I think she's never gonna succeed. I fucking, you know, I hope you do. I'm rooting for you. But, going off camera, put this out because I should have let that cigarette die. Alright. I'm rooting for you because I like to see people succeed. I really do. And when it comes down to me actually helping people out, because I'm a reverend, I'm a minister, I help people, I counsel people, and I am a harsh helper, shall we say. But that's enough about me. Anyway, my response to this video that she recently put out is, okay, yeah, there's the mental illness aspect of it. Believe me, I know that. I'm there as well. I suffer from anxiety disorders, depression, intermittent explosive disorder, which is more of a catch-all because the doctors that I went to see who diagnosed me with that are fucking morons. Intermittent explosive disorder is not a real thing. At least medically speaking. Anyway, that's why I smoke, by the way. I'm gonna have to go over that in a separate video because that's an interesting story in itself, how I got there at 13 years old. Anyway, so yes, I completely understand the mental disorder side of things. And the eating disorder side of things, I completely understand that. I used to binge all the time. That's how I ended up here with 100 extra pounds, when in high school I was a silver medalist swimmer. You know? But that's, I think, part of the issue is, I don't want to address you directly because it makes me seem like an asshole. But let's just do it anyway. You say you have blamed your mental disorder and your eating disorders for your weight gain. There is some validity to that. I will not deny that. There's absolutely some validity to the idea that this disorder has some form of control over you. I get it. Again, I understand completely. I don't know why I keep doing that. Maybe because it sounds like a drum. I just chugged a couple of sodas in order to wake my ass back up, in order to take care of a few things. So I'm loading up a couple of burps, and I got a good drum going on. Anyway, Jesus. But by the end of the video, you mentioned that the only person you have to blame is yourself. And yes, that's entirely true. But with that, you can't, it's just like you say, a person can't watch someone to, troll them and hate on them and belittle them and also be an advocate for mental health and for good, essentially, just breaking it down into the simplest of terms. And that's true. But in the same vein, you can't say, I have no one to blame but myself, but I also blame my disorders. It doesn't work like that, you know? I don't blame the cigarettes for the future lung cancer. I blame my choice. I blame me entirely for choosing to continue to smoke the cigarettes that will eventually give me lung cancer, if I'm lucky. So, that's kind of the point I wanted to get across here, is you have to take 100% responsibility for your choices to binge, to overeat, to order takeout at least once a day for the past however long you said. I can't remember off the top of my head, because it's been about 2 hours since I watched your video. And that is, see, those are not an extension of your mental illness or your disorder or your eating disorder. Those are choices, and I admire your taking the first step of deleting Uber Eats from your phone. Now, take the next step and go to the grocery store and get some, some healthy food components and cook, Big words from me, I can't cook for shit. I'm not gonna lie, I can burn fucking water. I actually, one time, burned ramen. Now, to be fair, I was a little bit drunk and I kind of passed out on my couch, and the ramen was on the boil, and anyway, so take the extra steps, but do realize that if you continue to shift the blame onto these disorders, you're going to have a harder time healing and moving forward and progressing. Bad hair day and wind. I love it. Yeah. Love Nevada weather. Anyway, so the other point I wanted to bring up is I I'm glad you had this video where you had a very introspective moment. And honestly, it seemed genuine. But there's one part in it that just stuck out to me. And that's where you mentioned your weight. Now, I'm not going to say, oh, she's a liar, so everything she says is fucking invalid. No, I'm not going to fucking say that. That's fucking stupid. But you have admitted before to lying about quite a lot. The confessions video. I can't remember when that was. And there's the visual aspect of that admission of your weight. Now, you admitted also to seeing yourself as smaller than you actually are. I have that too. I have to remind myself that I'm a fat ass. But see, the great thing of being on a platform and recording yourself and posting it is you can compare. Now, I don't have the editing software up yet, sorry, but you take Vlogmas 2019, and in that you show yourself walking to the fridge and doing all that, and we see full body shots. Comparing that to Vlogmas 2020, the video where you cleaned off the countertop, and there is a discrepancy there. You say you don't weigh, you say you weigh 536, 526, somewhere around there. Yet back in Vlogmas 2019, you said the same thing, although here you are visually larger. Now, okay, I don't know if that's if that's because of the clothes you're wearing or anything like that. And believe me, I know about how clothes can be deceiving. I have some t-shirts in there that really accentuate the fact that I have gynecomastia, and they make my titties look huge. And they also poke out my gut, and that's why I love shirts that flow and just drape. They make me look like a Pepsi bottle, and I fucking love it. But if you could go on to explain that, do a side-by-side comparison. That would help out. That would alleviate a lot of the, what you would say, trolling comments towards you. And advice, because I love giving advice. Again, minister, counselor. A year ago, 2 years ago, something like that, you did a video where you got up and you did some dance exercises, dancercise, or whatever the fuck it's called, and you look like you were having a great time. And yeah, okay, you may have been struggle breathing, you may have been it may have been difficult and all that, but you're up and moving around and doing all this instead of propped up against Mount Kilimanjaro. And honestly, I think if you were to do videos like that, do that content again, and get into a habit of doing that content, you could start losing more. In fact, I did a measurement on myself, my lifestyle, and the calorie limit versus the activity level that I have. Now, I walk about an average of 2 miles a day, but most of my day is spent sitting, because I work in an office, and when I get home, I'm too tired to do anything. I do some exercises at home. I have a small weight set. Doesn't go over 15 pounds, but I have that. I have a one of those old Pilates circles, things like that. And I would recommend, getting into that. It doesn't take a gym membership to get out and do things. The world is your treadmill. The gallon of water that you could buy from the gas station is your dead weight. Is your dumbbell or whatever the fuck you call them. Everything can help you if you choose to let it. And final bit of advice, because Jesus Christ, this video is over 15 minutes. I apologize for that. But final bit of advice is all these negative comments that you're getting, be it about your cancer, be it about your activity level, be it about your engagement to Becky, be it about the rock that you wear, which is an awesome rock. No matter what, be it about your weight or the fupa, I know people love to mention it and it's a fun thing to say, but no matter what, take that negative criticism, take those negative comments, take that negativity and turn it around on them by turning it around on yourself. Instead of sitting there and just letting it get into your mind and letting it negatively affect you. Take it, turn it around into motivation. And that is how you can help yourself. Yeah, big words from a guy who can't stick to an upload schedule. But, yeah. Anyway, that's it for me. Hey, thanks for watching, guys. And Amberlynne, if you watch this, if you sat through this long, thank you for watching. And I hope this actually helped. I hope this encourages you. And that's my main point of this, is I want to encourage you. I want to encourage people. So that's it for me. Thanks for watching, and see you guys later.